You're listening to the Puffcast live with the Nightly Toker. What's up, guys? This is the Puffcast. It's a bonus episode, and I'm the Nightly Toker. It's been a while. It's been a couple minutes since I've chatted, since I've gotten high with you guys. So thank you for hanging in there. It's been a rough couple days. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, just adjusting the headset here. Every time I cut my hair short, the headset just kind of flops around because I don't have enough hair to hold it up. Normally I do, but, I like to keep it short, especially this time of year. It's brutally hot in BC right now. It was only like 33 today in my area, but by the end of the week, it's supposed to hit 38 degrees. That's going to be fucking hot. However, not as bad as down in Chilliwack, BC. I've heard that they're going to be hitting 46 degrees. I don't know. That might change, but that's hot. I've once upon a time lived down there. And I remember it was pretty hot. Okay, so you know what? I just took a couple small little mini dabs, super quick, off of the Atmos pen, which was nice. But if I can avoid it, I really don't want to do much shatter tonight because the Coma Kush, as beautiful as it is, as awesome as it tastes, it is more of a sativa. And I don't want to be up super late, so I'm trying to get this MacGyvered Frankenstein-looking motherfucker of an Evode pen to work. It's got a little bit of heat coming off that coil, very little. So, just to help it out a little bit, I'm just going to load it up with some keef. Just some keef. It's very easy combustion for that stuff. I don't want to throw any leaf in there. I'm just going to throw some keef and see if I can get a very low burn and combust and get a little lifted so we can get into this. Because you know what? It's puff time. It is. I can't lie. It's puff time. So if you're new to the channel, you've never listened to before, when you hear that, it means, yeah, I'll take a puff. So if you don't puff, you know what? That's cool. That's cool. Just listen. But if you do puff, then when you hear it, you gotta puff. So let's do it. Clear out those lungs. Got a little bit off that. Not too bad. Let's check that chamber though, because okay, you know what? There's still a lot to go on there. So I don't like doing this if I just have straight keef, because keef combusts really quickly. And it can go very bad, and you can really destroy the goodness of all those crystals. But I'm going to do a double burn on this pen because my coil is fucked, and my solo aerizer is currently charging. Limited options, right? Limited options. If I could seal in this basement, I would absolutely do that. Create a soundproof barrier, smell-proof barrier, and then a billion deadbolts and locks and cameras. I don't know, just cause. Alright, let's do a double burn on this pen and get into this episode. That's one burn. Let's do another one here. Here we go. Not bad. Even with a double burn, it didn't fully combust because his coil's like, no, I don't want to do that no more. You can't make me. Well, guess what, coil? I own you. I own you. I should actually talk to the Bean and see if he still uses his evodes. Because I know he had 3 of them. One that I gave him, then he bought 2 or maybe 3 more. I don't know. A while back. I know he doesn't really use them that much. He's pretty much more into just the bong, taking massive fat rips. So I'll see if maybe, you know what, if he's not using one of his evodes, maybe I can give him a couple bucks for it. And take it off his hands. Because you know what? I'm in desperate need of a new dry herb pen. Which kind of sucks. So you got to forgive me, guys. I think I've got a cold building. You know, I know I had one a few weeks ago building. Went away, now it's back. I don't know. I think it's because I've just been super, super, super stressed this weekend. Or pretty much from the weekend on. So it's not been the greatest. Sorry, I just got to adjust a couple things down here. It's super hot in my basement right now. In the Puff Cave. That's right, that's the new name for it. The Puff Cave. We're in the Puff Cave, baby. Whew. Alright. You know what? I think that Keith is definitely kind of being like, hola, hello, I'm here. It's definitely good. But we did do a little bit of a pick, a little bit of a turn. And we're just going to take a small, slow rip here.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm so good. Oh. Jeez. Sorry, guys. I'm dying over here. I think some of that keef kind of blew up, went past the spring, through my air passage, right through the tip, just the tip, into my mouth, because I felt a little bit of debris, which was odd. Now I'm feeling pretty good, actually. Feeling pretty pretty good. Wow. Whew. All right. Whew. So yeah, it's Tuesday night, August 1st. Holy shit. We're halfway through summer. Who would have thought? Excuse me. The summer has been just crazy, especially in BC. We're just burning this fucker down. Wildfires everywhere. Even in my own city here, we've had, like, in the past week, probably 5 or 6 small fires breaking up because it's just so dry. And because people are walking around throwing cigarette butts. Now, hopefully none of my pot-smoking, weed chronically inclined friends are throwing out their roaches, right? Or their tips, or their blunts. None of that shit. But I don't think they would, because really, if you're like me, you smoke till the end. You throw that crutch in the end there, that tip, and you smoke right till you hit that paper, and then you're like, too far, right? Till you get there, you just keep fucking pulling on that sucker. Oh, you know what? It's actually been kind of neat. A couple days ago, I was on Twitter, and I know I haven't been on there too much. Holy shit, I just destroyed that key pull. Wow. But yeah, so I was on Twitter, and I got messaged by this company called T&B Naturals. Now, they completely reached out to me, which was super cool, super awesome. Even more awesome is that these guys are pretty close to where I live. They're actually just a couple cities away from me, basically. Maybe, hour and a half, 2 hour drive, right? These guys are, I swear to God, like, I've been reading up on them, checking out what they do. Ooh, tickle. And these guys have this really cool product line. And it's this natural kind of like plant booster, enricher, supplement stuff for growers. And these guys they're in Vernon. They're in Vernon, BC. And I haven't seen anybody else. I've been Googling a bit. You gotta love the Google. But I've been Googling. And these guys, their products are all over the place. Right? I think they're like worldwide now. It's pretty cool. They know what they're doing. And, I haven't seen anybody else that's really doing anything like this, which is super cool. And of course, they manufacture everything right here in BC in their own city, which is super awesome to see. I love it when, It doesn't matter where you're from. If you can produce your product locally, even better. Even better. Try not to outsource everything, right? Because I'm sure they can get this stuff all made somewhere else, right? But why? Their products are made in Canada, in their own city. They're a remarkable product from what I can tell. I've been reading reviews, stand-up reviews on everything they sell. And the prices, usually when they say you make local, it costs more. Their prices are pretty decent. Let's just take a scroll here through their site. There we go. Hit the button, baby. So they've got a few different products. If I grew, I think I would definitely use this stuff. I don't grow. I know several growers. So you know what? Maybe I'll say, hey, you know what? Check these guys out. Check these guys out because their products are pretty good. And it's almost like, I don't know if they guarantee better maximum yields, but definitely healthier, happier plants and thicker yields, right? So I don't know what their guarantee is on this stuff, but it looks cool. One canister, you like, it's a CO2 thing. You like twist it and I don't know, you shake it and then you like cover a hole and then you stick it in the ground and then you like, I don't know if you talk dirty to it. I'd be like, you going all in there? Just come on, a little bit more, right? But no, the stuff, it helps your plant. It's like a feeding thing, I guess. I don't know. They have something called the enhancer, which is that weird, crazy. It looks like a 2-liter with this crazy twisty top thing. That's what you put in the ground, which like feeds your plants. They've got refill packs for that. These guys even came out with their own custom CO2 monitors. It's pretty cool. I thought they just probably branded. That's what I figured. Honestly, I figured they just branded somebody else's generic line. No, they actually designed this shit. Everything they have, it's theirs, right? Specific for them. It's their shit. So that's pretty cool. The Enricher, Natural Plant Booster. Ooh, booster. Then TNB pH Up. So I was asking them actually about some of their stuff. And the pH Up, of course, you can adjust your pH balance up or down, which is pretty cool. Especially if you are an experienced grower and really want to get the maximum yield, I think, from your crop. If you can adjust your pH balances and all that stuff. I don't know a whole lot about growing, so if I'm getting this stuff wrong, forgive me. But to be able to adjust that stuff with help of a product line like this, that's pretty cool. Now, I've known people who've grown from just using Miracle-Gro and gotten a delicious crop. I've tried it. It was remarkable. The cure time could have been a little longer. It was still a little wet and sticky. I like sticky, almost moist weed. Well, you know what I mean. It's got some stickiness. It's got some life to it. I don't like dry weed. I really don't. But this stuff was super sticky, and it smoked a little weird. It vaped awesome. Which was super nice. Smoked a little weird in the joint. So you had to kind of blend it up with some stuff. But yeah, that was the Miracle-Gro yield. So I can only imagine how good my buddy's crop would have been if he used something like this. You can definitely check these guys out, tnbnaturals.com. If you place an order with them, let them know. Just say, you know what, I heard you guys on the Puffcast, and he said I had to come over here and buy something. Now, I'm not saying you have to buy something, but I'm just telling you should buy something. Yeah, no, they got a lot of cool stuff. Check them out, especially if you're a grower. I know there's a lot of growers in BC, because let's face it, we have the best bud in Canada. I'm not going to say the world, because I haven't smoked everything from all over the place. But in Canada, BC bud is definitely where it's at. Now, from my hometown, Winnipeg, I've tried some bud from out there. It was good. Don't get me wrong. It was really good. But it's not BC bud. Right? It's not BC bud. I've tried, not a crazy amount of strains from BC. But, a nice amount. And BC bud, it's where it's at. However, if you get the chance, try to get some Violator from Victoria. Oh my God. Wow. You will not be disappointed. You simply will not be disappointed. That shit is amazing. Amazing. So, alright. So we're just going to load up a little bit more keef here. I don't have a whole lot left. That's okay, because I haven't been smoking a whole lot of flowers. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Yes. I've been using the shatter more. But that's probably why I've been up so